Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
If you really with it, then we out. If you really with it, then we out. If you really with it, then we out. If you wasn't a freak, you would've stayed in the house. If you really with it, then we out. If you really with it, then we out. If you really with it, then we out. If you wasn't a freak.
What's goody, mi gente? It's your boy, none other than Joey Tory, and thank you for coming back to my channel, none other than
Tory Style.
Vibe. Smash that like button, comment, subscribe to the channel if you like this content. This is your first time here on Tory Style. This is a lifestyle channel, variety channel. So I give you everything from now. Today is a very cool episode because this is actually the first time I ever did something like this. And today's episode is going to be a book review. That's right, a book review. I like to read books. Autobiographies, self-help books, graphic novels, etc., etc., etc. Reading is fundamental for the brain and the soul. So make sure you read. Pick up a book, ladies and gentlemen. Action Bronson. I'll start tomorrow. Before I get into the book review, I'll just basically give you a brief description of who actually Action Bronson is. Secondly, I'll speak about the book just a little bit. I'm not going to give away too much because you should pick up the book. I'll just highlight a few things that I want to talk about that really spoke to me in this book. Lastly, I'll get into why I picked up the book. So yeah, let's go. Let's start. If you're unfamiliar with Action Bronson, Action Bronson is known as the chef turned rapper. Action Bronson, or to say the least I should say, is a very creative person. As I said, he's a chef, he's a rapper, he has television shows. That's delicious. Ancient Aliens, might have seen on Vice TV. He's published 3 books. This is his 3rd book. His first 2 books, I have them. So his first book is titled after his hit television show FTD, F That's Delicious. There you have it. I can explain this book. It's basically like a memoir / cookbook. It's something like I never seen before. It's really good. You should pick it up. This was his first book. And the second book that he published was Stone Beyond Belief. Just to give you a quick explanation on this book or description of this book, it's kind of like the follow-up book to FTD, with the same concept of like memoirs along with recipes and pictures. Both of the books are pretty fucking cool if you ask me. 3rd book, but this book right here, it's on a whole nother level compared to his first 2 books. This book is like kind of like a self-help book at the point in your life where you want to change your life for the better. Allow me to get into a brief description. Action Bronson basically speaks about his upbringing in Queens, New York, and how he got introduced to his love with food by being a New York native. He lived in Queens, so as you all know, and if you don't know, New York is a melting pot, meaning there's so many different ethnical backgrounds that when it comes to food, it's very diverse. So say for instance, you can have Indian one night, the next night you'll have Italian, the next night you'll have Jamaican, the next night you'll have Dominican food, and etc., etc. The list goes on. I'm a native New Yorker as well, and that part of the book, it really resonated with me. In fact, this entire book really resonated with me so much. Back to Action describing where his love and his addiction for food actually began. And it began when he was a young child with his mother living in Queens. And he goes on to speak about it, so on and so forth. The book continues to go on. Like I said, I'm not going to reveal too much about it. The parts of the book that really spoke to me was Action basically speaking about, you know, him wanting to take control of his life. The decision to take control of his life. By taking control of his life, he had to make some severe lifestyle changes. And this is why this book really resonates to me, because I feel like I'm in the same position that Action was, because prior to writing this book, Action Bronson was a big dude. And if you see him now, he lost a tremendous amount of weight. So Action, if you're watching this, if you come across this, I applaud you, sir, because you fucking killed it, man. I get very inspired by watching your Instagram, seeing your workouts day to day. You're fucking killing it, bro, and keep up the good work. I'm pretty sure your family is super proud of you, and you know, just speaking as a fan, I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? You give me inspiration to continue on with my lifestyle change. So keep it up, because I know a lot of people look to you for guidance and inspiration, and I'm one of them. So keep it up. To tell you a little bit more about the book, Action talks about his ice cream addiction, how serious it is. I can't relate to being addicted to ice cream. However, I do have an addiction when it comes to food, and it happens to be pizza. Of course, right? There's a slice of pepperoni pizza on my Yankee fitted. That's because I love pizza. I probably love pizza as much as Action loves ice cream. You know, without giving too much away, this book really speaks to someone who's actually trying to change their life for the better, who has an addiction with food, who knows the struggles, who knows how hard it is to lose weight, and just to be in a constant battle with themselves and just trying to become the better version of themselves. So if you're kind of on that path right now where you want to change your life for the better, and in the regards of, you know, knocking off some weight, getting in better shape, I highly advise that you pick up Action Bronson's book titled F It, I'll Start Tomorrow. Just talk about the title real quick. I don't want the title to go over your head. Think about the title itself, how impactful that title is. Think about the times you said that sentence to yourself, whether it related to starting a new diet, whether it related to saving money. That sentence alone is so universal. So just by reading the title of the book, you should be intrigued. There's times I said to myself, fuck it, I'll start tomorrow. And you know what? Tomorrow never comes. That's why I had to pick it up. Just the title itself drew me to it. And as I was reading the book, it was a great purchase. You know, another thing I should mention, this book had me laughing my ass off. Seriously, man. Action, you are one funny dude, man. Like, I was reading this book when I was at work, during the downtimes at work. People were walking by me looking at me like I had two heads, because you had me cracking up, bro. Just the way you use your language. He used really good figurative language. He's very descriptive. And, you know, as I was reading the book, no exaggeration, I heard Action Bronson's voice reading every fucking word to me. It's like I had the audio book, because every word that I read in this book, I heard in my head Action narrating the fucking book. You get what I'm saying? So pick up this book. You are trying to turn your life around if it pertains to weight, or if you just want a good read. It's a very good book. I picked it up on Amazon for, I believe, under 16 bucks. Most likely Amazon is going to be the cheapest place that you can find it, but make sure you pick it up. Action Bronson, F It, I'll Start Tomorrow. Comment below, tell me if you like this video, tell me if you want to see more book reviews. I love to read. Like I said, I read all different type of books. Know if there's any books that you are currently reading and you want to give me some recommendations of me picking up some books. And yeah, drop some comments below, smash that like button if you haven't done so yet. So consider subscribing to my channel. So mi gente, I'ma leave y'all on that note. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by my channel. And I'm your host, Joey Torrey, baby.